Let's gather ourselves, whoever and whatever your self is, along the many dimensions of self. The self who is gathering and the self who is gathered. Here we can join and flow together. Like water becoming cloud, gathering into a lighter form, perhaps. My guides and I invite you to tune in to your sovereign heart. And we encourage your power to flow from your heart to all the other places. Feeding your personal sense of empowerment. We connect to the earth. We feel our seat. We feel the floor and the ground beneath us. We align in a very simple way, just feeling our seat and feeling our feet, aligning with our drop line, natural affinity, aligning to our gravitational center, relaxing the belly. Allowing earth to hold us gently. Letting yourself feel your full weight and feel the unconditional and literal support of the earth, giving your full weight to the earth. It's amazing how much we hold back or try to hold up. Sometimes that's useful, but it's not required. We appreciate our earth holding us so tightly. Relaxing the belly, letting the brain aspects of the mind relax and drop into the heart and the belly, drop into the earth. We experience the love of the earth, the love of gravity. And some of our spirit guides and friends are also helping us ground. We welcome all guides and friends so long as they are here with authentic, wholesome purpose and moving in full integrity and serving Creator and serving all of life. Our crystal friend, Bronzite, is here physically and in consciousness, helping us attain a flow state between doing and being and doing, helping us move into effortless and accurate discernment. We connect to the space around us, between us, within us. Accepting the support of the group, also giving and receiving as much or as little feels right in this moment. Easy flow. Free from harsh judgments about anything, about giving too much or too little, receiving too much or too little, not giving or not receiving. We tend to judge ourselves a lot for very small things. We ask that that mental and emotional energy be freed up for a more clear and flowing process of discernment. Please and thank you. Connecting to the group space, however much or little feels right. Connecting to higher space, however much or little feels right. It can be very simple to quiet the mind and enter a state of listening where you can hear the smaller things. It's pretty easy to do this. It's just that we've had, in most cases, a lifetime of other people saying that it's hard, and then us believing that it's hard and having the experience that it's hard. My guides would like to say it's never actually been hard in reality. It's quite simple. Our guides are helping us move through some layers of self-judgment and second guessing so that we can deepen into our self-trust and feel positive certainty, wholesome certainty. So often in our patriarchal culture, we equate certainty with dominance and violence, having power over something. It doesn't have to be that way. The sense of certainty can be clear and pure and humble. We evoke that state of being. Certainty with gentleness from the gut, knowing in your body, and feeling in your body. So that you really can rely on yourself, on your own perceptions, trust your own perceptions, and not be so vulnerable to hearsay and all the various kinds of fear that are floating around humans. To be really centered and free is what we would like. Please and thank you. If there's any interference between you and you, anything messing with your self-trust, our guides and the group are here to help shear off some of those layers. It is safe to trust myself, you might affirm. It is smart to trust myself. It is joyful and connective to trust myself. So often in group settings, we are asked to deny ourselves and to surrender our authority to something external. It's so common that it can seem like a requirement for any sort of social cohesion. It's not actually required. Here is a group where we each keep our power and our knowing, and we follow our own star, and we are together. Meaningfully together. Not just sitting as strangers, supporting each other to trust ourselves. That makes a new kind of group. A wisdom council. Exactly the kind of group that capitalism is always seeking to destroy. And yet it's so simple to create and maintain. Here we can be fearless. And it may be fruitful to ask some kind of scary questions in this environment with safety. Such a question might be, what am I not allowing myself to know? What am I obscuring from myself? And eventually, you might also ask why. Where does that come from? Where did I learn that? Very simple questions. And yet we could spend our entire time just asking one or two of those. Have I cut off aspects of my perception, my discernment? Why did I do that? What context does that come from? With no pressure to be right or wrong about anything, it becomes easier to ask these things. Our spirit guides are assisting us, not just on the mental level, but on all the levels, supporting us comprehensively. Perhaps you can feel the fire in your belly coming back. So that you're not so threatened by fog around you. The fire in your belly is strong. You can navigate any weather, any set of circumstances. And there need not be any shame attached to that. For most of us, a big emotion that blocks our accurate perception is shame. It sticks to everything. Most of us were shamed out of trusting ourselves, shamed into giving our power to external authorities. Our guides are assisting us in lifting that shame. You don't have to dig very deep to find this. Most people feel embarrassed or afraid when they know things without knowing exactly how they know them. That wasn't supposed to happen. We're supposed to be suppressing ourselves according to the social contracts. The guides are reminding us that all of this is optional. And the shame is easily lifted. If you ask consciously with your sense of dignity, what could be shameful about trusting yourself, about knowing something? It doesn't hold up to loving and rational questioning. It's never been a rational thing. It's always been highly irrational to be short-circuited. It's never made sense. With the assistance of the group and our guides, we allow our circuit to complete itself. So the belly and the brain are communicating well. The fire in your belly is strong. Your inner compass is accurate. The shame, unhealthy doubt, and fear, which has occluded your process, is easily lifted. We trust our common sense. It's very clear who's good and who's bad, what's good for us and what's not good for us. Elegantly clear. It always has been. You know what's what. You know what's up, what's down. It's never left you. Whatever has been disorienting you, may it gently lift and shear off of you and return to the winds. The elements are dancing around us. Water and air, earth and fire. None are a threat. All have their gifts. Externally and socially, our guides are also assisting us to shed some baggage from patriarchy. Our patriarchal cultures tend to privilege the visual sense and privilege empirical observation. These cultures also create a lot of fear when vision is obscured, a lot of fear when something is not immediately clear. That fear is optional. Visual clarity is but one of many kinds of clarity. And the very limited and mostly broken logic that we are expected to live by is only one kind of reasoning and thinking. Let us be free to be in all of our senses and all of our ways of thinking clearly, in a balanced manner. The elements are moving harmoniously around us, within us, between us. We can see in the dark just fine. And perception, which is infused with love, will always be more accurate than perception without love. Love is required for accuracy. Love is required for what we so provincially call objectivity. There is no real information without love. With love in your being, it's simple to know what works and what doesn't work. What's safe and what's not safe. We don't have to live scurrying around like mice. That's not normal for humans. We are meant to feel our power in each moment and to feel the power of our decisions in each moment. Without that being some arbitrarily overwhelming experience. We are meant to live empowered, every one of us. Our higher mind and lower mind are meant to be in harmony. There's no real conflict there. That was a lie invented by patriarchy. Body and mind are designed to synchronize. Everything in material existence supports this. How incredible that we've been told the world is dumb and Cartesian logic is the only way to make sense of anything. What a preposterous position that is. Your natural discernment is alive and well. The fire in your belly is strong and sweet. It's easy to sit upright and use your mind. It's never actually been a difficult process. Let any shame, fear, or other interference continue to shear off of you and return to the winds. Let all of your senses be in harmony. Let all of your forms of knowing be in harmony and inform each other. You are empowered to make real choices, meaningful choices. And every time you carry yourself upright, you help others come out of fear. You help others give themselves power. Freely and naturally. We give our thanks for the elements dancing and flowing within us and between us and around us, modeling something more normal for us, something more aligned with real life. We're so grateful for that unerring example. We continue to compose and recompose ourselves. And we begin to consider emerging from our inner space back into outer spaces. If your newfound composition and self-possession feels in any way vulnerable, let it be protected. We carry a new way of being with us in our bellies and our hearts and our brains. We will stay proud. If we do find ourselves going back into hiding within, let awareness come quickly. Let us recall our dignity and return to following our inner compass. There's really no one we need to hide from. Not anymore. Our protection is also in our rational discernment. It's not in hiding. Even if we're just talking about conventional external safety, it comes from our discernment. Gradually, we settle back into the physical body, having enjoyed our time in the mental body. We return to the emotional body and physical body. We return to outward presence and outward form. If you are deep in contemplation, We welcome you back to ordinary expression. A little bit at a time. Anything that needs closure, let it be closed. Anything that needs protection, let it be protected. We return to our outer boundaries. If you've been asleep or in trance, this is a good time to wake up. We return from loving ourselves back into social presence, temporal awareness, logistical finesse, if needed and wanted. We're so grateful for our elemental friends. We're grateful for our deeper mind. We're grateful for each other and our guides. We're grateful for earth and sky. Everything universally positive about this experience. May it integrate well with you and all of your relations. If anything is less than ideal, we encourage you to release it and let it be recycled somewhere else. We keep only that which is only good. Please and thank you. We invite you to invite yourself back to outward presence, whatever that is. Full embodiment, physical awareness, outward awareness. At your own pace, in your own ways. That feels complete. Thanks for being here.